Hi guys, today I'll be teaching you how to tie your shoes, a very important lesson in life. First things first, you take your two shoelaces, okay? You make sure that when you lift these shoelaces up, they're side by side. You want them to be as even as possible. You don't want one to be down here and the other one to be up here because you're not going to get a good shoelace knot if you have it this way. So when you lift them up, you want them as close as possible. It doesn't have to be perfect, but for an ideal, shoelace knot, you want them to be side by side. Okay, back to the shoe. So I have two laces, all right? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do an overlap. So one shoelace is gonna go behind and one shoelace is gonna go in the front, and you have an overlap. Now, what I'm gonna do with this overlap now, once you get to this part, you want to hold that overlap. So take one of your fingers, see my fingers? I'm gonna hold the overlap. This is me holding the overlap, and pretty much the shoelace that was in the front, like when you had the overlap, this one's in the front, um, this one's in the back. You always have one shoelace that's in the front and one shoelace in the back. So once I hold my overlap, the shoelace that pretty much was in the front of the overlap has to come behind and pull it under that tunnel. See that? It's coming under that tunnel, and this is the first knot that you make. This is a critical knot because, as you can see, at this point you just want to like pull both shoelaces at opposite ends. You have that first knot. Now, the tighter you pull, the pretty much the tighter the shoe is going to be. So if you have it really tight, see you have a really tight, snug shoe. This is a little too tight. I don't think anybody really ties them this tight, not unless you have a shoe that's like too big for you and you wanted to get it really tight so it doesn't keep slipping out. But just keep it nice. It's your personal preference. You want to keep it loose, or you can tighten it, whatever. All right. So at this point, you have that knot. You take the other shoelace, or just any shoelace end, any end, and you make a bunny ear or a loop. See, this is my loop, and this is me holding my loop. Now, the other side of the shoelace is going to come around the loop. See, I'm bringing it around the loop, and I'm going to make a second knot. I'm going to bring it around, and once I brought it around, I'm going to bring that shoelace right under through and make a second loop. See, this is my second loop right here. So I have one loop, I have two loops. I'm going to tighten it, and that's my shoelace. Here, I'm going to just adjust this a little. Tighten it down, and you should tighten. You have, there you go. That's how you tie your shoes. You have two loops. Yay. Tied your shoes. Pat yourself on the back. To make a more secure knot, you take the two loops, again, overlap, and once you have that overlap, the loop that's in the front of the overlap comes behind and through that tunnel. You see that tunnel right there? It goes behind and through the tunnel. Pull it down again, and you have a secure knot. This usually does not come undone. In the 20 years I've been tying my shoes, this knot never comes undone. Okay, so that's how you tie your shoes, and I hope you guys learned a lot from this lesson today. Thanks, guys.